Hi, I'm Bob Carstens, lead developer of ProfitGuard and the software partner of Profit Mastery. I'm thrilled to be talking with a group that has made the commitment to better understand their company's financials by taking the Profit Mastery class. You have just completed the Scorecard section of the curriculum. I want to introduce you to how ProfitGuard can help you automate building your own company's scorecard with a simple click of the mouse. But let me first tell you about myself. I worked for nearly 30 years in a Fortune 100 company as a managing director of several divisions. There was not a day that our financial performance was not discussed. I left the corporate world to pursue my passion in helping entrepreneurs like yourselves. I was shocked that small businesses did not work with their financials on a regular basis as large companies do, and many did not even know the basics on how to read and interpret their financial statements. They left that to their accountants primarily for tax purposes. Knowing how important managing by the numbers was, I teamed up with Profit Mastery to help them on their journey to educate the small and medium-sized business community on how important their financials are to succeed. The Profit Mastery teachings puts the understanding in place, but running the numbers was still a daunting task. So we created ProfitGuard to do the math for you. ProfitGuard pulls your financial data automatically from your QuickBooks to provide you with your financials in the Profit Mastery format, including some new data that's not in the Profit Mastery class. You have just completed the Scorecard section of the curriculum, and I want to introduce you to how ProfitGuard deals with the scorecard. The scorecard is one of the most important parts of the Profit Mastery system. It is the cornerstone of being financially successful in your business. If you can get your company to perform above average on these 14 metrics, your company will most likely thrive. There are hundreds of financial metrics, but Profit Mastery reduced them to these important 14. It's not that the other metrics are not important, but through experience, these together are the key to financial success. The scorecard is formatted as a near mirror image of what is taught in the Profit Mastery class. We have added some enhancements to provide even more helpful information, including some very valuable automation, so a quick glance will get you to the area of concern in your business. Let me walk you through the format. The scorecard is arranged in rows and columns as is done in the class. The first column represents the metrics. The next column is the formula used to calculate that metric. All the metrics are ratios. For example, the current ratio is the company's current assets divided by the current liabilities, both elements found on your balance sheet. The next three columns are your company's actual performance to this ratio. In ProfitGuard, it is measured in monthly increments different from the class. The first being 2 months back with the date labeled above it, the next being last month, and the one in gray is the current month of the report. The current month is the last month that your financial books are completed and closed. The Profit Mastery class shows the last 3 years, but running your business must be done monthly in order for you to be able to react to issues found in ProfitGuard. The next column, labeled Trend, is the column that tells you if your company is trending up or down from the prior month to the month of the report. Whether trending up is good or bad depends on the metric. The best feature of the ProfitGuard scorecard is the automation of the coloring of this column. The colors will quickly lead you to where your company is doing well against your goals you have set. There is a key at the bottom of the page below this trend column that tells you the specific degree you are away from meeting the goal. Green is meeting or exceeding the goal. Light green is 25% or less. Yellow is between 50 and 25%. And red is greater than 50% away from the goal you set. These colors and many of the financial impacts stated in other parts of the ProfitGuard report are driven by the goals that are set and shown in the next column to the right. Moving on to the next column, just to the right of your goals, you will find your actual annualized. This is your performance over the last 12 months average. The next three columns are the industry standard. ProfitGuard supplies the top 10%, the top 25%, and the average 50% of your industry. And in the final column is the actual math used in determining your current month's ratio for each of these metrics. The rows of the scorecard are each of the metrics that are covered in the Profit Mastery class. They are arranged in groups of balance sheet ratios, income statement ratios, and asset management ratios. Looking at the scorecard in a glance, this sample company's biggest issues are in inventory and receivables, indicated by the red. Another feature of Profit Guard is many of the pages have tutorial buttons that when selected explain that page. The Scorecard has a second button for an article on goal setting. These buttons are active links to downloadable PDFs that when selected while Profit Guard is viewed on your computer screen with most browsers and PDF readers. I'll return during other sections of your Profit Mastery class to talk about other areas of Profit Mastery that Profit Guard automates.